Yo, what's good, everyone?
You are listening to the sWo podcast
with Patrick T.
with Shay Cray.
Aiden from ACS Sneakers.
Ashley Clark, 5 for the S.
Tune in every Wednesday on all your podcast platforms.
And watch the videos every Friday on YouTube.
Don't forget to tell your friends.
Join the Sneaker World Order.
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 Boom shakalaka, bitches.
Hi, and welcome to the latest episode of the sWo podcast. Today we've got a very special guest. We've got sWo from the South. So if you'd like to shout yourself out, please.
All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy sWo, aka sWo from the South. Yeah, you gotta say the whole thing. But I'm a sneakerhead straight from Atlanta, Georgia, on the South Side. That's where the South comes from. What's about me? You can follow me on Instagram at sWo from the South. Twitter, same thing. My YouTube is Debonair Lifestyle ATL, and that is DEBONAIR Lifestyle ATL. And that's all about me. You know, I'm an open book. Anything you want to know, just ask.
Okay, so it's me, Patrick T, on YouTube, Patrick T for real, on Insta. Follow me, guys. And yeah, I'm here with the sWo podcast and sWo.
Yeah, you can find me, ACS Sneakers, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. That's about it from me.
Yeah, Shay Cray. You can find me at pretty much Instagram, YouTube, all the good places at Shay Cray.
And then Amy, my wife.
I've got my Instagram is amylou9393.
Those followers coming in now. Right. So sWo, how should we start it? Do you prefer just D, Dominique?
D, Dominique, sWo, no matter what you call me.
Amazing. This is great. So Pat is our resident question asker.
I don't know why you say that, because we all ask questions. Do you know what I mean?
Like I said, I'm an open book, man. Just ask whatever, bro.
Should we start with pickups? Like, what's the latest shoe someone picked up?
I'll go first. Latest pickup for me. I'm gonna have to say my Cool Gray 11s. I've been slacking on the pickups, y'all.
Welcome to our world, man. I think I think those are my latest pickups, which I have in my hand. The next ones I've ordered but haven't come through yet is just some old retro Adidas Sambas. Black leather.
See, you got something coming through. I got nothing coming through. Slow down.
Yeah, but those 11s are fire though. It's a good pickup, so you can't hate on that.
Go on, Aiden. Aiden's last one was.
Well, I've got one that I'm waiting for. I'm not going to say it out loud because, like, you know, I don't know when it's video. I'm going to keep it under close to my chest. The last one I got those New Balance 990 V3 and the 550s. So all New Balance so far this year. No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. New Balance to kick off the year.
That's one thing I'm trying to get on more is my New Balances. Like I look at them, like, man, they so amazing.
What?
But I never like go out and get myself.
What? I'm sorry to interrupt you right now. Did you just say New Balance are amazing?
They're amazing.
Bro, they're like old man shoes. Come on.
I'm an old man myself. I'm just
Oh my, but I'm keeping it young.
You're not old, why are you playing?
I'm 30.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's not old, bro.
Yeah, when I started at 3, I said, man, I'm old, man.
Jesus Christ. So you're digging New Balance?
Yeah, I'm digging them, man. It's starting to grow on me. I don't know if it's that 30 talking or what, but they're growing on me.
Yeah, it must be the 30 talking. You'll get over that soon. Don't worry. You'll come back to your senses soon.
I'll tell you what, P, I'll buy a pair and I'll see what happens from there.
They're so comfy. You've got to try
them. And that's what old people say. That's what I want my bean bag put on my sofa because that's comfortable. And then I want New Balance, put my feet, because that's comfortable.
No one's putting a beanbag on a sofa. I don't know what you're talking about now.
Old people say that. I don't know. Just whatever's comfortable. I don't know.
Have you got a beanbag?
No. I heard some, and ginger biscuits because they cut, their teeth are going. That's it as well. Yeah.
Wow.
The teeth would go if you eat a ginger biscuit, mate.
Well, they suck them in it. They last longer. I don't know, but New Balance.
Stop.
We're learning stuff about you too much. You're
Oh,
sucking
man.
on a ginger biscuit, sitting on your
I'm
knee,
just saying, D. All right, get your New Balance. Let me know how you feel when you walk on the street and everyone just walks past you without even looking at you anymore.
Hey, it's me. They gonna look regardless.
Hey. Big energy.
Even
So
Chase
Shay-
with my feet, they gonna look regardless.
Shay's pickup. What have you got?
You
I
know,
shit
yeah.
is crazy.
No, normally we do a what's on feet in it, and I just got cussed out for this because actually I went and dipped, got a snack, and my last pickup is what I actually literally just put on my feet. I don't care what no one says. I know we just cuss these. Yeah. Ultimate comfort.
Fire.
So I literally just wore these, and these are my last pickup. I ain't got nothing coming in either, so I'm a bit sad. But nothing's really been getting my eye. I just want them bubblegum ones, but I don't know when they're gonna drop. I know they dropped in the States already, but I don't know about here.
February, I think.
Is it?
I think so, yeah. That's what Soul Supply says, but don't believe them. They change it all the time.
True. That's
So-
true.
Pickups. Well, I got 3 parcels today, so I'll happily share with everybody.
God damn.
So I got some Vans.
Oh, that's clean.
Okay, what days?
Like
There's 3
these.
stars on the bottom.
Yeah. So they're specially designed. So they've got like an extra piece of rubber here for skateboarding, and like the
Okay.
leather topped. They come with special goodies. So extra laces. You get a pair of yellow, a pair of red.
Yellow?
And yellow. Yeah, like they're yellow at the back.
Oh, okay.
And they got,
Is there no pink laces? Or
Really,
No.
people? Really?
We're not doing pink laces.
I
Wade
said pink
Goddard.
laces once in my life, and you don't keep on going on about this.
Yeah, we will constantly bring it up.
All right, Ashley.
We're talking about pink. Now everyone knows that my favorite color is pink.
Okay.
Clean
box-
box. Really
This box is bright. So this is an exclusive from Foot Patrol. Now, Amy hates these shoes. She's just too polite to say it. But I think they're well cool.
I would dress the children in them.
Yo.
No, these are cool.
I actually like the color.
Yeah, the colour's
Colour's
right.
nice.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
The concept's dope.
Yeah.
Like, bring the bottom back again. The outsole. Oh yes, that's dope. You can't beat that.
See?
You can't beat it, man.
Purple on the
Leather.
wall on the back. Suede and yeah.
Are they laced or slippers?
No, they've got laces. In fact,
Okay.
2 pairs of laces. We've got blue ones too. I'll probably stick with the black though. So they were a Foot Patrol exclusive. And for some reason, they only cost me 30 quid.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna mess with anything. When the Vans cost you 30 quid and you're just gonna wreck it by skateboarding anyway, like the grip tape will just tear them up. Might as well just spend 30 quid. And then, because obviously I'm on my skateboarding vibe, so I got some Etnies. Now something about these screams New Balance to me because of the comfort, but then underneath I didn't even realise
Is that golf? Was that saying?
Michelin, mate.
Ooh.
These are Michelin sole.
I know
So,
that quality is A1.
so this is it. You've got Continental with Adidas, which obviously I wore Adidas all the time because I worked through them and that. But Michelin. Now I think I've just I put it on and I was like, oh yeah, this is good. This is good. This is next level comfort. Good suede, an extra rubber here, like bit of rubber for obviously skateboarding tricks and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's 3 boxes that turned up today. I didn't get told off, I promise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So in your 3 boxes, what you got on feet then?
I had the Vans. I put them away, but another pair of Vans, but the leather ones, the slip-on ones. So yeah, not sponsored. Hey Vans, at me. This is
D, you came in, you just come into the podcast. What do you have on feet today?
As of right now, currently I have like socks. But
All the heat.
I've been
All the heat.
but I've been at work all day. Tuesdays are our dress up days for all right, so I'm a lead mentor of a mentoring group at the school I work at. And on Tuesdays, myself and my mentees, we all dress up. So I'm not dressed up right now, but earlier I did have on my dress up clothes, had like a dress up shirt.
So your shoes, yeah?
Dress shoes, so dress shoes. My interview.
Okay. Okay. What
In
about you?
Atlanta,
Aid?
you must have been hot.
me.
Something like that. A lot of clothes bother me, you know.
Why has it gone quiet?
I was waiting for Aiden. Sorry.
Yeah.
So what are we doing now on feet again? All right, cool, man.
Yeah.
So if you tune into the last one, I was wearing these today. Yeah, just moving my way through the collection. To be fair, an underrated shoe, if you ask me.
So for the podcast, they're called
Duck
Fake
Camels,
ducks.
Air Max 90s. I think they're all right, man. Like general Air Max 90s, the quality is pretty trash, but these are actually really, really nicely made. I mean, to be fair, this pair was trashed when it arrived from S&S because fucking S&S. Every shoe I've ever ordered from them, there's a problem with it. But like it was scratched and shit. But it's a good shoe, man, and it's decent price. So that's what I was wearing today. Air Max 90 Duck Camo.
That's a great shoe. And my favorite Air Max right now.
See, there we go. Man with class, man with style.
all right. Shay had the foam runners. Amy.
Yes. Am I doing my Vans again?
Yeah, you're doing your cat slaters.
Yes.
What's that?
Leopard
Leopard print Vans.
Yeah. I got my youngest matches me on these, and it was because I was listening to last week's podcast and you were all talking about shoes, and I was like, I've not bought any shoes for ages, and I was looking on the sale and I was like, I'll get these, they can go with everything. So,
see,
yeah.
that's what the podcast here, man. Encourage everyone, get them doing this, get their
Yeah, but I
going
did
up.
it. I looked at them and I was like, that's a good price, and then I put my uni days discount on it top of it. I'm like, yeah, that's good.
Oh, yeah. Everyone uses a plug or a discount somewhere along the line if we can, man.
So if anyone wants a Foot Patrol 20% off code, hit me up.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll hook you up.
What, you're telling everyone on our live podcast and then even hook me up in the DMs or nothing? Wow.
Adidas 44% off. I still get
Gazelles classics today.
Ooh.
Just rocking the retros.
I like the grey ones.
You know what I like? I like that powder blue one.
I had what I called my West Ham shoes, and they were claret and blue.
Yeah.
But obviously, I was living in the Midlands, so everyone was like, "I like your Villa shoes." I was like, "No." The West Ham shoes.
Closer to Burnley now, lads.
No, I know. Yeah, exactly. So they're gone.
D Will's looking at us going, "What the hell are you talking about, Burnley?"
Soccer for you.
That was a good learning, man.
So D, so let's do some history on you. How did you what got you into sneakers?
Ooh, man. Yeah, ready for the history lesson? Okay. All right, so I've been with sneakers as far as I can remember, man. Like growing up, I won't say I was spoiled, but mom and dad made sure I had all the nice kicks on. So the kind of thing that kind of stuck with me. You know, elementary school, you don't really appreciate shoes like that. But it wasn't until 6th grade when I remember like yesterday, gym class, Jordan 9 Space Jams. I'm rocking this to gym class, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? We playing football, we all in the mud, man. And my homie was like, bro, you finna play football in those shoes? I'm like, yeah, these are shoes. He's like, nah, bro, these ain't just shoes. So then we in computer class now. He shows me the Space Jams, the ones that Michael Jordan wore. And mind you, I've been watching Space Jam since I was 4 years old. And I'm like, dang, bro, I got the same shoes as Michael Jordan. I got mud all on them. So I immediately went home, like scrub all the mud off. And I'm wearing these shoes every day to class. I'm like, nope, these ain't gym shoes no more. These my everyday shoes. So ever since then, I made sure like I got all dope kicks. I got everything that, you know, is dope to myself and my classmates. And then, like I said, it just changed my life. Ever since then, I've been into sneakers. Even if I couldn't get the hype stuff or what was popular at the time, I still had a love for shoes to a point where I'm reading the blogs. You know, back in the day, that was like the blog era where everybody had a blog and they're posting about this shoe, that shoe, before Instagram, of course.
Yeah.
So I was just all into that, man. It's been part of my culture since forever.
See, so the Space Jam's what twisted you. Your friend helped you to realize what you was doing,
Yeah, he was a
and you
big,
just
yeah, big
you
sneaker
just been on
himself,
it.
man.
So are you the guy who takes shoes out, wears them, and cleans them straight after?
I'm not that guy. I'm the type of guy where all I'll clean them is they look super. I curse, right?
Yeah, you do what you
Yeah.
want.
So they're super fucked up. If they're fucked up, that's the only way I'll clean them. But if they're like, you know, a scratch here, scratch there, I'll put them back up.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like sometimes the dirt or the scratches and scuffs, it gives the shoe character. A crease here and there, it gives the shoes its character.
What, like a
Asian
crease
doesn't
like
Ashley,
your Jordan
no,
ones,
Ashley
yeah?
would disagree with that. You disagree. When Ashley gets new shoes, I have a thing of like, I'll end up accidentally, I don't know how, it doesn't happen any other time. I'll end up like standing on like the back of his shoe when I'm walking or in the shopping with the trolley, you know.
And
Oh
she
my
wonders
God.
why I offer a divorce out every other day.
But you don't see it as adding character.
flat.
You'll be like, you turn around to like, are you serious? Are you
Yeah.
for real?
I go, you know,
Psych.
when you're from like the south, the quieter you go, the more threatening you are. So she'll come up behind me and she'll go, boom, and I just got that. Are you mad?
Yeah, I get, are you mad all the time?
Are you mad?
Yeah, down here, same thing. Like,
Wait till we
quiet,
get
you're mad.
Yeah. Aiming is
different in
between
America because
scratches
I'd
and
have a
running them
gun.
over. Like when we was at school, we used to get you get new kicks, and they used to christen them. I don't know if you guys had that.
Oh, jumping on your shoes like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get new kicks, and that guy, you know, the ones who had shit shoes, and you're never gonna get shoes like anything near what you've got. He'd be the first one. Yeah, I'm gonna christen your shoes, and try and jump on you, and then you're in detention because you beat him up, and you know.
Yeah. Oh, back then it was crucial, man. Cause like, think about it like this: in high school, even middle school, you didn't get shoes like that. You didn't have no job. You know what I'm saying? Like parents, they work for what they could afford for you. So you gotta make this shoe last from August to Christmas, from January to May. So if this shoe crease right now, it ain't gonna last till October. So I gotta make sure this shoe lasts. So that was crucial, bro. That was real crucial.
Man, listen, I've been in many troubles, man. People stepping on your shoes. Like, even now, like sometimes I'm at work, so I go, oh, those are nice trainers. What if I step on them? And what if you get knocked out? I don't know.
You'll
the
remember
difference?
this moment.
Yeah.
This is the
What-
moment
what-
before
what
your
we going
nose was
for?
broken.
Yeah,
Right.
let me know what you want to do. You go first. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, but yeah. So, what would you say is one of your all-time greatest kicks you've ever had, which you might not have it now, but it's just one of those ones where you just said, this is the one.
Ooh.
Oh, we're going Grails early.
Yeah, man. We just
Going
getting in.
Grails. Oh man. Okay, so of recent memory, cause I've had some shoes. Of recent memory, that'll waste your time trying to think about. Dang, what have I had? But
I'm not saying what you had. I'm just saying what you've had. You might not have it now, but you've had it, and you look
Yeah.
back, you think, I wish I had those still.
okay. Oh, you mean like I had once upon a time and I don't have it no more?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can say grails. We can go all different ways, can't we? You know what I mean?
I got plenty of shoes. Okay, I'm gonna give you a grill lock tie because I can't think about which
All
one
right.
with my Jordan 7 Raptors and my Air Diamond Turf, my Dion's.
Nice. The Raptors are
Those are
re-releasing
two
this
that-
year, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it this year?
Supposedly.
Yeah. Towards the end of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, allegedly, that's what they say. Hopefully, I keep my fingers crossed. I keep my fingers crossed. But the Raptors, I don't know what I was thinking about, but I ended up letting those go. One of my cousins, usually I let them come through, just do a sweep, whatever you want, you can take it. And he said, can I have these shoes? And me not thinking, I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Until he left my house with the shoes, I'm like, damn, he got my Raptors.
Oh. Cut off his feet.
Yeah, you
don't
got to
need
bring up.
shoes.
Look, I made a mistake. You got to bring those back.
I gotta bring those back somehow, some way. The
Uh,
price is like I've been looking on Goat. Actually, I got on my little watch list. You know, Goats tell you like when the price drop, price increase. I got on my watch list, man. They're like 500.
Jeez.
I gotta find the Curves Bay 500, but
I reckon Aiden's had a bit of a turnaround as well. What's your grail that you've owned?
I don't own anymore.
Yeah.
I've had shit shoes, bro.
No, I reckon you got some regrets in there. You got some regrets.
Yeah, I'm probably the newest one here in terms of like buying shoes. Like I'm only a few years in, so I'm like relatively like levels below the lot of you guys. You know, like Shay's got shit that goes like 2017. I don't have anything like that. Like I started buying shoes 2019, like properly. Like obviously I've always bought shoes. I'm not walking around fucking barefoot, but you get what. So like to be honest, like the one that always sticks in my mind, there are two that like I regret, and it's when I started my YouTube channel. I got the Fire Red 5s and I got the DMP 6s back to back. And obviously with the channel, I was trying to just crank out content, like literally 2, 3, 4, 5 videos a week, and I just didn't have the funds that to keep everything. So I kept nothing. So I was like, I'm not keeping nothing. But now when I look back and I see like, you know, I picked up the Black Cement 3s recently, and obviously the Infrared 6s, and I'm picking up why are now my grails, thinking like, I had the Fire Red 5s. I had the Fire Red 4s. I sold them as well. So I've lost like Fire Red 5s, Fire Red 4s, DMP 6s. Like I let some absolutely beautiful shoes go. But other than that, like nothing. Like when I was a kid, like I said on the show before, like I always rock Reebok Classics, the leather, them ones. And then when I finally got a good pair of like what I would consider like good shoes, like Infrared 90s, I trashed them. So I would love to see what they look like if I'd have kept them. But yeah, that's about it for me. Like I'm still trying to fucking build up. Never mind letting go of things. I mean, if someone comes trying to take my shoes, I'm cutting off hands.
yeah.
And then Shay, like Aiden's already bigged you up now, so I want to hear.
Well,
it.
I feel like I haven't necessarily got rid of a lot, but I did trash a lot because I didn't look after them. So when I first like finally started being able to collect, like when I was like a teenager, like I had 12s, I had 8s, I had 6s, whatever, and like I still got them, and I can't bear to part with them, but I couldn't wear them because they're just beat to shit. I think I put up on my story the other day, like I really want like the Bullet 97s back because they're all crumbled apart, but I rocked them, like they were sick. But I don't tend to get rid. I find it really hard to let go of shoes, so normally they just beat. But I do like the 8s, but now I know how to look after them. I won't get them so bad because it's just like pure. It looks like a Air Force One toe box. Like that's how creased it is.
Jeez.
So yeah, it was. You think I don't look after my creps now? I really didn't look after them back then.
I bet Pat doesn't let go of anything. Pat's got a story for every shoe. So
listen, I had a hard life. Yeah. When we was living on the streets, that's what you had to do with just my mum and my dog, and you know what I mean.
You're such a liar.
Fight.
You have to fight for everything.
Right.
What's one that you got rid of, Pat?
What have I got rid of?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I got rid of. I would say I was that guy. As soon as I got a trainers, I put them on. I would walk out the shop in my trainers. Do you know what I mean? Put the old ones in the box, and I'm out. Like, so my ones just kind of crumbled, and I think the ones I kind of regret, and I don't know what happened to them. I think they just decolorized and they just crumbled on me. Was the Jordan 4 Pure Moneys.
Yeah.
I just feel like I've still got them. They're dead to the world. If I put my foot in them, they just crumble apart. But it just, yeah, if I could have those again, just that original, that like the leather on those back in the day, like 2006, whenever it was, yeah. It's not comparable to the Jordan 4 leathers now. Like the material they use, it's just a different kind of leather. So yeah, those are ones I think, yeah, if I could just have looked after those a bit better, boy, yeah, I could rock those again, but just pure white and silver.
Mine's just low key, nothing.
Go on.
No.
Off-white's in it.
Oh, mate. See, the issue I've got, right, is
Travis Scott's originals.
R.I.P. Yeah, I did. R.I.P. Virgil, but anything off-white I had. So I had off-white Converse, I had off-white Jordan 1 Chicago's. Yeah. So money now has shot right up. And I got rid of
He just shaking his head. He's like, God Damn.
Yeah,
My
I have.
stomach turning hearing that.
I've had people. Yeah, like, this is it. I've had people's grails upon grails, and I sold them on. I was like, yeah, I got them. I wore them a couple of times, and I sold them on. Travis Scott highs.
I liked the Travis Scott.
Yeah, you liked it even more when I sold them.
Like the money that brought in.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, but actually, mine I miss them Off-White purely for that. But actually, a shoe that I really regret getting rid of, and it's one of like it's just a childish shoe, but I really enjoyed it. I got the ZX 8000 Legos, the Adidas Legos, and I won them in a raffle. And that's what hurt me more, was because I tried so hard to get them. And it was the first time I won a raffle, and it was like from Germany or something. And it was like, yeah, Guten Tag, Winner. And I was just like, I've won. I won. And I was like, oh, I've got these Legos. And instantly, and you get the same people like on, I was looking on eBay because I was like, I'm just looking at how low the buy it now price is. Like other people have already won them. People are posting on Instagram like, oh, I got the Legos. And I was like, yeah, but I really wanted them. And I really obsessed over them. And I was like, oh, okay. They're only 50 quid over at the minute. They're only 50 quid over retail. And the next like 10 minutes later, now they're £200 above retail. I need to buy a pair now. And I was literally hovering over. I wasn't Amy. I was literally hovering over. And then out of nowhere, it was like an email from like Goosenklagen Shoes or something. And I was just like, yeah, what's this? Clicked on it and I've won. And I was like, oh, nice. I don't have to. I've got these at retail now. And then I had plans to wear them to like Legoland Windsor. And I was going to like, I had the t-shirt, I had the whole fit. And I was going to be like, yeah, proper Legoed out. And then, yeah, sold them. Had to adapt. And then literally about 6 months later, I started working for Adidas. And I was like, the worst thing now, because I could have rocked some real cool shoes. Because I had like the A to ZX series. I had about like 9 different pairs from the A to ZX series. And I was like, oh, I've got this one, I've got this one, I've got this one. And then the Legos was like my holy grail kind of like, because it was just one of those reminded me of my childhood kind of thing. Everyone remembers Lego, or at least standing on them.
Yeah.
So even though I've had hype, it's still a kind of standard shoe that I actually miss out on more.
Yeah. So D, I mean, I was looking at your Insta today and I was looking at your reels.
I love it. I love it.
I know you're a
Here
YouTuber.
we go.
I know you're a YouTuber. I've seen you drop some YouTube stuff.
A sneaker YouTuber.
A
Oh,
sneaky
no.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
And I see you drop some reels about sneaky YouTubers like Aiden, like Shay, and I'm going to include myself.
Especially Aiden.
But
Some of those
I have to
videos.
admit, yeah, they were funny and they were definitely on the nail with certain things. You do watch and they definitely like that. But I mean, what made you start is it just, are you that kind of guy, that funny guy, and you just saw observation things?
A combination of both. It's just observations from, and this is not nothing that. Okay, I look at some worse sneaker YouTubers and I'm like, oh my god, these guys are terrible. I'm just keeping it. I'm being very transparent. Like, these guys are terrible. Like, I watch everybody's content out. I've known Shay for 2 years now, Aiden for about 3. I watch their content and it's pretty amazing. But it's some folks I'm like, bruh, how the hell do you get 2,000 subscribers? How the hell do you get 5,000 views on each video? And your videos are terrible. You read like you got dyslexia. You're like Nike, Air Max. Hey, bro, we put this 9 and 0 together. What did they make? 90? Like, bro, come on, man. Like, you can't read. You make this stupid dumbass face on every video. Like, so one day, I don't know what possessed me to do it. I was like, you know what? I'm finna roast everybody. So sneaker YouTubes be like, and then I made the reel and I was like, damn, like, y'all think I'm funny. I'm being serious.
No, I need to shout with you actually, because he's right, because I think he's probably the first person like I connected with when I started Instagram, and he's the first person who told me to start a YouTube. So he better not be making fun of me, because he told me to make a YouTube, and that's why
No,
No, definitely not. We've seen you holding the shoe, looking at the camera.
And go in the box like,
You gotta do what you gotta
is
do
in the
in it,
box?
but
You don't do the mouth open thing, like bro, flash my
Aiden.
mouth, like, bro, you just like, what are
I'm not
you
saying nothing.
doing, bro? But
I
it's
like
just some people,
scrolling Instagram every now and then.
just some people in the sneaker community, man, like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, wherever your platform is, it's some folks are just ridiculous, man.
No, I mean
So,
it's so
yeah.
true though, because I mean Aiden will stay, and he said it before. He's looked at some YouTube video and goes, "You're not telling me what I need to know."
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
that's
not
the other
telling-
thing too. Nobody is very knowledgeable either. Like, I hate non-knowledgeable YouTubers. Like, how the hell do you come on a platform? Your thing is sneakers. You're the sneakerhead. Like, I don't know everything, but if I'm gonna go on a platform and tell you about something, I'm gonna do some research. Like, it's nothing to get a pen and paper, look up, like it's the World Wide Web. Look up what you about the shoe and then record the video on it. But instead you go in here like, I don't know what this material is. I don't know the backstory, but I'm gonna tell you the backstory. What does that sound like?
See, I remember watching a video once, and it was about like pirate radio. And,
Listen, yeah, no, we're not brushing over this, bro. Yeah, that was the single worst moment of my life, and I've had some shit. I have had some shit, bro. So check this out, right? I was doing what D said, and I was researching a shoe, and it was pirate radio, and the first thing that popped up was this film, Pirate Radio. So I watched the fucking film, bro. I was doing my homework, yo, and like I did this video. It was the shoe was Pirate Radio. Turns out it's Pirate Radio Grind. Bro, I'm from the north. Fuck the south. Like, I don't give a shit what they were doing down there. Like that never reached me.
I'm south. I'm just saying, I'm south.
Like, exactly. So I decided to do like a retraction video, and like obviously to try and save face, I cut that clip out of the video. But yeah, that was mortifying, that moment. And in that moment, I thought, right, just gonna leave that right there. That's the last video I'm ever doing. Like, that was that. But yeah, I feel like on the flip side of like knowledge and stuff, I feel like sometimes people come to your videos and like, I like to think, sometimes I feel like I ramble on, and I probably do, but I like what I'm talking about, so I'm gonna keep talking about it. But like some people just like, oh, they just want that, oh, it's lit, it's fire, it's this. I'm like, bro, this ain't the video for you, you know. This ain't the video, because I'm not gonna have like, oh shit, like that's not me, man. I'm too old for that shit. So for me, like, it depends on the kind of content you're watching, the kind of people you're watching, because like there are certain people, like I like Seth Fowler, I like word testers, but on the flip side of that, I kind of like Tony D2 Wild. Like, he gets a little bit crazy on like his stuff. Yeah. So I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. But you're real when you the mouth open one. I was like, it stopped me doing it. I'm not gonna like like 3 videos. I saw you reel, and I was like, damn, that's me, you know.
But you know what? Hey, that was me too. Like my early videos, like when I first started, I used to be like, well, for example, let's take a Jordan 1 bread. I say, okay, I got Jordan 1 bread. It's black, it's red, it's white. Oh shit, this shoe is lit. Buy it. Like, that's dumb. Like, any blind man who's watching your video could see the shoe is black and red. Tell me more about it. What's some history? What's so significant about this shoe? Why should I spend my hard-earned cash on this shoe? Why should I spend my 170 or my 300 resale on this shoe? Like, you're not convincing nobody.
You know what? I've gone out of my way now to actually look for YouTubers, like sneaker YouTubers, who are trying to hype up anything by Kervin Frost. I want to see everyone super stuffs, that fucking Forum, which is a Mr. Potato Head shoe. I want to see anyone try and big it up and try and sell it to me, because I'm never going to buy one, but I want to see how good, because I think that's a good test for any sneaker YouTuber. If you can try to persuade someone to buy one of them
oversized
shoes,
1 foot shoe.
Yeah, super softs or anything like that. If you can convince someone to buy one, wow, you're good at your job.
I haven't even seen a video. Like, it's not even popped up on my feed. Like, I've never seen anyone like.
I'm hoping our next guest, one of our next guests, is actually someone who bought them.
I think D Will saying he's got them.
Oh,
Go and pull them out next time.
Nah, I got it. But I've seen some very good YouTubers sell some very bad shoes, like wear testers. I forgot what pair was it. It was the Bloodline ones, you know, the Jordan ones, like a red line in it. It's like all black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a terrible shoe in my opinion.
Horrible.
But they sold it so well. I was like, oh shit, it's kind of dope. It was a Jedi mind trick. I was like, bruh, I hate this shoe so much, but why does it look dope when he talks about it? I was like, you know what? That's a great YouTuber.
Yeah.
It's like a car salesman. Like you can sell the shittiest car, but you can sell it to where, like, okay, I'm gonna sell this car. This car is shitty. Like think about the worst car you think of. If I'm a great car salesman, I'm gonna sell this car regardless. You know, that's kind of mindset you gotta have as a YouTuber.
The amount of hours I've spent watching people waste money on those key machines, you know, to try and win a sneaker. I start then getting invested. Like, are you going to win it? Are you going to win it? I'll sit there. It's like an hour and a half long video, and I'm like, I'm here now. I'm not skipping. I need to see every part of this journey.
That's a skill in itself, man.
Oh man! So you started YouTube yourself. What made you get into wanting to do that?
Honestly, I didn't want to do it. It was I'm gonna tell you why, because Shay knows him, and I think Aiden might know him, but my boy Josh, man, his name is Sneaky.
Yeah.
On Instagram. He taught me it too, because he had his YouTube popping, and he was like, bro, just crank YouTube up. I said, no, I'm sticking to Instagram. And then one day we were just talking, and I'm like, all right, bro, give me like 20 minutes. I'm gonna record this video real quick. And like 45 minutes, I record the video. I use my iPhone, my iMovie, chopped it up. I sent to him, hey, bro, my first video. All that in 45 minutes. It was like, all right, bro, drop it. So then I dropped it, and it started to become like a habit.
Yeah.
Now he's got 10K subscribers.
Yeah, and 125 subscribers later, here I am.
That's numbers though. This is the thing. Well, we used to have a host called Reggie, like Blazer Reggie. And mate, his upload frequency rate was difficult. Like 3 videos a day at some points, and he'd just be like that, boom, boom, boom. But every single day. Now he's on tag, but every single day he would post, and he didn't even have the shoe to hand. He would literally just look at what's coming out and be like, "This is what's coming out next. This is what my thought is. This is my opinion on it. See you tomorrow." And then they're like 10, 15 minute like bite-sized Reggies, and it's just loads of them. And then he was just like, I think I clicked on one because he was talking about a shoe. He didn't even have it. He was talking about a shoe, and I clicked on him because he was the only person who was talking about it, because he was literally every release. And then that's how he originally got onto the show anyway, was because he was talking about stuff that nobody else was talking about. Well, most people was like going past. He was just like, no, let's talk about it. And I was like, okay. And I think that's the thing with sneaker YouTubers, is they're an outlet for a lot of people. They are research, but also bad research at some points as well.
But it's a funny thing is, because I mean, when you start your YouTube, I don't know if you guys have heard it before. You do your YouTube, you do your video. It's like, it's a trainer you like most of the time. You're not going to put a trainer you don't like, or you know. And then you get someone who email you and go, "Oh, what do you think of so and so? How do these fit?" And you're like, "Well, I don't know. I'm not a professional. Why are you emailing me?" But then you realize you are the outlet, and some people just want to know. You know, you've put yourself up there as someone who knows something, so they just want to know. Okay, well, you need to advise me now, and you're like, "Oh, I know about this one. I don't know about that." Have you found that where people ask you questions about kits you never even had before?
Oh yeah, I get that all the time, man. Especially about a lot of Yeezys. Like for some reason, I haven't had a lot of Yeezys. The only Yeezy I ever owned was a Quantum, and I don't have it no more. But a lot of times they're like, "Yo, bro, how Yeezys fit?" And I just tell them like, "Well, I don't have it, but I got friends who have them." They tell you, one, you gotta go a whole size up, not half size, otherwise it'll be uncomfortable. 2, it is comfortable when you go half size up or a whole size. And 3, maybe I might say they run big or they look long on your feet, so you might be more stylish. But I'll tell you what somebody else told me, but I wouldn't tell you like, yeah, go buy the shoe. I never had it. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. What about you, Ade? You must have people hitting you up and ask you for things you never.
I mean, I kind of like a lot of. I'm fine with that, what I don't like is when they ask me a question of something I've covered in my video.
They've not watched all my video.
Like for me, one of my favorite YouTubers is Shoes Up, Sleeves Down. His comment section is like when I'm feeling sad, it's a rainy day, or I'm feeling down. I just go read his comment section because like he'll be like, can you wear this shoe every day? And he goes, every day but Sunday. And he'll just completely like he won't ever give anybody a straight answer to any question like, is a shoe durable? And he goes, depends if you're wearing it underwater. And he's like, it's just like that. I love that. But I like with mine, like it's like my shoe don't glow in the dark. How did you get your shoe to glow in the dark? I'm like, I covered it in the video. You need UV light. Watch UV light. I'm like, this ain't science. Just get light. I'm not saying it again. Like and like that's annoying because if it's in the video, don't ask me that question. It's a stupid question. But if you've got a genuine question like sizing, where can I get it, blah blah blah, I'm good for that. And like I spend a lot of time replying to my comments. Like last year, I had 5,000 comments, and then I replied to 5,000 comments. So over the year, there was 10,000 comments left on my channel. It's a lot of fucking time, you know. And, like I'm there sometimes 2 hours at a time because I let it build up over a week, and it's just like, you know, it's a lot of 10,000 comments, 10,000, like 5,000 times I've responded to somebody. So I kind of love it though, to be fair. Like I absolutely love people watching and leaving comments, and you see a lot of familiar people and stuff like that. But like, please don't ask stupid questions. Don't ask something like, you know, that's already in the video. You obviously, what they do is they'll come in for the first 10 seconds to be like, how does it fit? Leave. And then wait for me to respond for them to get their answer. Like, nah, don't do that. I don't like that. But yeah, that's it. That's the worst one for me. Don't like.
See, I like to go onto his premieres and then know that he's going to cover it and ask the question before it gets to that point in the video.
You know what? I've seen Aiden's premiere. I feel like.
What do you rate this, mate? And he's like, it'll come at the end. Yeah, just now though. I want to know now.
So tempted to, when Aiden does his premiere, to go on there and say, "So what's this about, Aid?"
What are we covering today? Can I see that B-roll?
Like the premiere, like that's the best shit about YouTube, man. The premieres when you've got people in there watching it with you and you're just talking shit. It's been a little bit slower recently. Fair enough. But like when it was doing really well, it's like 15, 20, 25, 30 people all watching at the same time, and they're having individual conversations. We're all having a joke and a laugh, and like, you know, that was sick, man. So I'm hoping the premieres start picking up again. I guess it just depends on the shoe. Like nobody really came through. I mean, there was like 6 people today for New Balance, so obviously people ain't showing the love for New Balance.
Yeah, I won't come on that one.
Like, but like if I get, if I get those fours, I guarantee the premiere is going to be sick. There's going to be like 15 people in there all chatting about shoe. So for me, like that, I kind of want to do lives on the back of that as well. Like we've all done the Instagram live, and the question is sick, man.
Yeah, it's a different vibe, isn't it? It's a different vibe. I'd love to know what Shay's input is when Shay releases a video. How many comments and nothing to do with shoes?
Okay. No, it depends. Yeah, my YouTube is calm. Like normally I just get sizing, and I find it really hard because a lot of the time it's men asking me for sizing. And if you watch my videos, you know my feet don't make sense. Like I'm literally a different size in everything. So I try my best to give help for sizing. If I post it up on my Instagram or whatever, yeah, I'm getting madness. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not, but I appreciate the comments on YouTube. They're calm. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I don't really get.
Yeah, I think YouTube is a nice place compared to other social media things.
Bro,
What?
on my fucking.
Yo, enlighten me. Enlighten me.
All right, respectfully, I'm gonna let Shay go. Go ahead.
No, D, you tell me. Go on, Shay. Go on, Shay.
No. The only thing I was gonna say, just going off of like talking about my comments and stuff. This is why I feel like it's more. In the future, we'll get some more galdem on here or whatever. But I think the comment section for girls is very, very different to how it is for guys. So I don't know, because sometimes I feel like with my YouTube, I've got to come more correct with more answers because I feel like men are gonna come for you and be like, you don't know what you're talking about, more than they would on anyone else's channel. You kind of have to prove yourself that you know what you're talking about because they go, you're a girl, you're not gonna know this. So that's why I feel like the comment sections are like very, very different.
Okay. What about you, D?
All right, I would say just answer your other question. So YouTube and the other platforms, all social media networks, YouTube is the least supportive, the least the least likely to display community, in my opinion.
I think it's hard to network though, isn't it, on YouTube?
It's hard to network too because a lot of people won't even like look at you, watch your stuff, want to reply back to you. You can say, "Hey, bro, dope video, man. I like how." And me personally, when I leave a comment, I leave like details, like I like how you did this. You could have done this a little better. Like I leave feedback. I don't just say dope, 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 or fire flames. You know how sneakerheads do. Like I leave real feedback, good or bad. Then I'll reply back to you. At least for me, at least.
Yeah.
But girls is a little different. The girls on any platform, they're real supportive. The guys, you got damn near kiss their ass for getting to like be your friend.
Oh no, I mean I get that, but I mean in terms of like the venom you get. Like so, like you could be on, let's say Twitter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're gonna get some arseholes basically just say some horrible shit to you because they can get away with it. You don't get that much on YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you mean. Like YouTube is straight silence. Like they don't
it's not as toxic as some of the other social media places.
Yeah, they're gonna say
but you're right. You're definitely right. No one, like, you can send out things. I've even asked questions to some people and they just haven't responded at all. Now, I don't know if it's because they've got too much subscribers or too much DMs, but I just feel like, what's the point of saying comment and then we comment and no one, you don't reply? Do you know what I mean?
That, man. Like, it's some people, like, if you got 100K subscribers, I understand why you don't reply back to me because you probably seen all kinds of stuff. So you probably just like misread it or didn't even see it. I get it. But when you got 200 subs and only 5 people comment on your stuff, you see my shit, man. You got 5 comments, I'm 1 out of 5. You see my shit, bro.
It feels personal, isn't it? Like, come on.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like with like Twitter and stuff like that, you'll get somebody who just goes, "Yeah, you're a cunt," and it's like that. And it's like, oh, okay, there's no need for that. But then on YouTube, you're actually producing something. You're putting effort into it to record something, to edit it, to add shit to it and everything, and then to put it out there for someone just to go dope. It's like, oh, fuck off! I just spent 3 hours making this for you, and you're gonna put dope and a fire symbol. Fuck you.
I'll take that. I don't mind that. I'll take that.
No, but then you get someone who's negative who turns around and goes, "Yeah, your video was a bit shit." It's like, well, you do better then. Let me click on your channel. Oh, what? No videos. Well done.
Yeah, it's the way they never got no videos ever.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
it's
never no
funny.
videos. It be user 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's their user.
No picture.
No picture.
No pictures. No videos. A bunch of comments and dislikes. Like, shut up, man.
Yeah, I remember putting something up on Facebook. I hardly use Facebook now. Do you know what I mean? But I remember putting something up on Facebook, and the guy wrote, "These were out 3 weeks ago. You're late." And you're like, okay.
Yeah,
what's your point?
Do
Do you know what I mean? And then I think I done the Adidas, like some running trainers, and they're for runners. If you want to go jogging, they're jogging trainers. And he goes, "These are not hype." And you have to, bruv, it's not always about the hype. Do you know what I mean? I just thought.
I mean, for me on this, right, I knew I was making, to me, like, I feel like you make your own individual ripples and your own individual impact. And like, for me, I knew that I was making some kind of an impact when somebody made a fake Instagram account called ACS Sneakers is shit.
No way.
I remember
that.
I'm going to follow that one.
And then he messaged me and I was fine about it. I was laughing my head off, man. I was like, yes, about time. You know, I've been waiting for this guy, my arch nemesis, you know what I mean? I was waiting for it. And it was all cool and that until he mentioned my daughter.
Yeah, that's too far.
I think people don't realize it. Just because you talk about shoes don't mean you're gonna not get smacked in your mouth, you know. So like, yeah, that was it started funny and it went sour quite quick. And like, there are reality moments like where people are super supportive on Instagram. Like, I'm a guy that keeps a very small circle. Like, I live around bums, you know. Like, if they knew that I had all my shoes in this house, I'm getting robbed. So my Instagram's my outlet. I talk to people about, you know, things that we can all appreciate, shoes, the culture of it, the history of it. And I kind of fill my time with people like that, like people like we're all talking now. But then again, there was the flip side of that. Like when I made that mistake, like thank you very much for mentioning pirate radio, but boy, them comments, man, what you talking about? This is the worst video I've ever seen. This is you should be so embarrassed, and I was, and it was cutting me like a knife every time I saw the comment, man. But the funny thing is, one of the guys that came through, like he did what D Will said. He came through. It was constructive. He was like, nah, listen. It was about this. It was about this time in London. This is what happened. This is the situation. So I replied to him. I told all the other guys to suck their mums. Fuck you, bro. But this one guy explained it for me. I was like, sound. So I went and I investigated, and I was like, Gets. I know Gets is Skepta, and I listened into all them. I didn't know that shit was pirate radio. So the next video I did, I highlighted that guy's comment and another follow-up comment. And I was like, yo, big up these guys. You know, I made a mistake. I apologize for that mistake. It was bad information. I removed it from the video. This is the real information. And then he commented again saying, this shows real character. And then that guy, funnily enough, is still around from time to time when the right video hits for him. Because like he's not there every single video. And that's fine because not every shoe is for every person. But like when he comes through, I'm like, bro, this is this guy, yeah? He came through on my shittest video and he's still backing it now. And like that's who I hang on to. The dickhead who was like, "Oh, your video's so shit." Like you wouldn't say that if it was in person because you'd get a smack in your mouth. Like so, like just concentrate on the positive because
became
like
the producer of SWO podcast.
Yeah,
Ash,
you've got to stop emailing him, man.
Ash was one of the main people that kept when I was deep unmotivated. Ash was always in my premieres. Ash was always in my comments, like every single time, man.
Like a
that's why I'm on here now. Ash was like,
it's funny because I remember when I got my first ever like, this is shit. You are so and so, and I text Aiden. I said, Aid, just got some man. He goes, I love it. What did he say? Let's go. Tell him to do it. I'm like, all right, Aid, calm down.
To this day, Sneaker Yossi's impression of Aiden on that video. You're right, bro. It's Aiden from ACS Sneakers. Was the funniest shit I've ever seen. And I'll link it in this video as well. I'll put it in the comments. But that is the best. That is the best video I've ever seen.
So, right. So D, you're in Atlanta, yeah? Did you say South Atlanta? South Atlanta.
Yeah, South Atlanta.
Okay, I've been to Atlanta once in my life, and I didn't realize how big it was. I should have hired a car, but that's all I'm saying.
But pretty small out here.
What?
Compared to other cities, like this is some small change.
Yeah,
I stayed next to the old Olympic Stadium.
Oh, so you was downtown.
Yeah, and
the old Olympic Stadium is now okay. It was turn field where the Braves play baseball at. Now it's Georgia State University football field.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my
like
side.
I said to you. But yeah, trying to get to a shopping mall, I had to catch a tube. Oh, it's horrible. I should have hired a car. That's what I'm saying. But how do you find it? Yeah, how do you find it? Because I've been seeing recently in the news that everyone's queuing up for sneakers now. They're back at, you know, you go to the shop and pick them up. Is that what it's like in your city now, or is it still all online?
All right, so it's a combination of both. Depending on the store, like the major companies like Foot Locker, Champs, all the raffles for the major shoes like Jordans, premium Nikes, I think foam posits here and there. Those you gotta go, even Yeezys, you gotta go online and get those raffles. But like regular releases, they're in the stores. Or you might get lucky and catch a Jordan release. Like I seen Pollins in the stores, Bordeaux ones. I even seen those 12s like Aiden got in the back of his sneaker room. Yeah, I seen those 12s up there too, just chilling in the store. So you might get lucky, but that's the thing now is just getting lucky because I'm pretty sure it's like that where y'all at too, but everything's getting backdoored, man.
That's a big thing at the minute, isn't it? Backdooring.
Mm.
A word, it's a curse word, backdoor.
That's it. But it's like during lockdown, everyone was complaining about botting. And don't get me wrong, botting is still an issue, but they're looking to get rid of that. Thank fuck, you know. But backdooring is always going to be a thing with stores because you're always going to get people who work in these places who are greedy.
Yeah.
I think what's going on now is that like, because back then there was backdooring going on. Now it's like you got everybody backdooring. I think that's what's happening now is that a lot of folks are resellers now, who weren't resellers back then.
Yeah.
It's kind of messing the game up.
I think one of
Yeah.
the worst stories I heard, and I think it was for the Greys, and I don't know what it was because I was listening to another podcast and they didn't say what store it was. But basically, anyone who won the raffle, they were then cancelling all their orders, and then they were putting them back as in stock, but at $200 extra on the Greys. Yeah, they like anyone who won a raffle, they got rid of it and then put it back up for $200 extra. So they had the stock in. They just didn't want to give away like the shoe because I think this is like in Canada or something, but like they were really struggling. And I think it's the same with the Amamanier ones as well. The exact same thing happened. So people were actually winning these raffles, like with these like boutiques and stuff, but then they weren't giving them because they saw the resale going up. So they were like cancelling them and then putting the money up and saying, "Oh yeah, if you want to come collect it, this is the new RRP for it."
Damn. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? I mean, like back in the day, I think we all knew someone who worked in a shop. So you could always go to them and say, listen, hold those for me, innit? But you was never paying over retail.
No.
It was just holding them. You'd be one or two, like, do you know what I mean? You'd never paying over it. But now I think everyone who works in trainers is trying to sell trainers. So everyone who works in Foot Locker is trying to backdoor to everywhere, no matter what's going on. It's crazy now. And I think now the shops are opening now, it's not going to get any better, I don't think.
Nah, not at all. Now I've done it in my past. I have how can I say this? Like, hey bro, hold my pair and pay for the pay retail, and then I will give you gratuity. Like maybe $4 here, $3 there. I've done it before, but not a bad door though.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I read today about a guy in the newspaper about he worked at Macy's and he would use his staff discount to buy shoes and then he'd sell them on, and he ended up losing his job for it, but he made 40K in resale. Like, that's a lot of money.
I'll take it.
40K? What are you saying? What are you saying?
That's the article.
That's crazy. But I just think I saw people queuing for the I'm sure it was the Cool Greys in New York, and there was queues around the corner, and they just started fighting.
Yeah, I've seen some videos.
Big fights kicking off. I was like, God, that's why I was asking, is it like that in Atlanta? Is that how they're doing it down there?
You mean like, is it crazy like that? Like people are fighting and whatnot? Okay.
No, they all carry out there. No one's fighting.
Do they carry in Atlanta? Is it a carry state? It's not Texas, is it?
It's a carry state, but you got a license though. License to carry.
Oh, okay.
It's not like if you got a gun, you just have it out willy-nilly. Nah, you got the license, man. And it takes a lot of steps to get that too.
Yeah, okay. That's good though. No?
Yeah.
By the grace of God, I never had that moment in my life, except maybe once. And I can talk later about that, but
I think you should just talk now. Let's just get going.
all time I probably ever got like Jack 4 shoes. It wasn't even for the shoes, it was for the money to get the shoes. It was Jordan Metallic 5s. They did a restock in one of the stores. I was going to go buy them. Actually, the story's in my YouTube, by the way. It's on my Grail Tale. So I ended up going to the mall. I got $1,000 in cash. Why I got $1,000 in cash, about $200 shoe, I have no idea. But I got $1,000 in cash. I'm walking to the store, walking to Foot Locker in the mall. Now, mind you, I got on gym shorts. And you know, gym shorts, you got cash in your pocket, it's gonna be a little loose, and everybody and their mama can see, oh yeah, he got some money on him. So I guess some guys spot me out, and they got me. Long story short, they got me. And what's crazy was one of the guys was an old friend of mine. Well, friend.
No way.
Jeez. Yeah, I reckon I would come up with that story because I'd say, oh yeah, I don't know why I took a grand with me, but yeah, someone stole it, and then literally a week later I'd be turning up with like 6 pairs of shoes, being like, oh yeah, I didn't order these online, I promise. All that money got stolen off me.
But you know, like I don't know how it is where you guys are, but like where I'm at, the culture now is just they like the flaunt and flex. So the front was, okay, I'm gonna buy these shoes, but I'm gonna pull out all this money just buy a pair of shoes. For example, if I go to a grocery store, I'm buying groceries. Like the cool thing is to pull out a wad of money. We call it the bankroll. Pull out your bankroll and buy your little $20 groceries. Like, why are you doing that for? Just get $20 out your wallet, man.
Yeah.
I'll just go ping. I paid for that.
Yeah, that's how I'm at now. Like, you know what? No more wads of money. It's card. Ping.
That's it.
That's one thing I wanted to ask you, because I feel like you comment on like the culture like quite a lot. Like I always like seeing your opinions, because sometimes I feel like you might be upsetting a few people, but I just wanted to know, like, what is the one thing like you think in the community like we could do better?
One thing that there's plenty of things that we do better, but one thing I think we can do better is stop worrying about the politics. Like, it's only people, and I'm speaking to all my internet friends now. Like, I'm tired of people hitting me up saying, "What you think Nike's up to? What you think Yeezy up to?" I'm like, dude, you're trying to study and pick apart the brain of a company that's already 3 years ahead of you. Like, you're trying to pick apart people who already got a game plan. Like what Jordan Brand doing right now, they planned this out 3 years ago. You don't even know it. They're in meetings talking about stuff for next year. They're not talking about this year. Like, what in the world? You're worrying about what the brand's doing, what sneakers app doing. Like, who cares, bro? You can't get the shoe. Move on. It's gonna be another shoe tomorrow. Just calm down, man. Like, all this crying for the sneakers app, and that's another thing too. I know you said one thing, but I'm about to go on my little rant. Going a little tirade. I said something like this on the other day. Like, I'm tired of people acting like sneakers out and the raffles are the only way you get the shoes nowadays. Like, if you don't get your ass up, hit up some stores, put some gas in your car, go to 5 different malls for a shoe, then you can't talk shit about the culture. You can't talk shit about the stores, because I'm coming across shoes every day. The same shoes people on sneakers out or people on Instagram crying about, "Oh my God, I couldn't get." I'm literally like looking at this shoe, but you're mad because you didn't get it on the sneakers app. Like, bro, just get your ass up, make that 30-minute drive to the mall and get the shoe, bro. What you crying about?
It's crazy because I don't know if I watch a guy called you lot probably watch him, Sniper Jones.
Yeah.
And he's been doing a lot of things on the Insta now where he's in the shop, cool greys, you know, what no one could get. He's Jordan 1s, and he's like, they're here, just drive, just go. They're sitting, pick them up. I mean, I think he's a reseller, but he's just showing you. He goes to the malls, he takes the drive, and he's doing exactly what you said. You can go, and I have realized, even going uptown in London sometimes, there's a lot of stuff sitting now. There's a lot of stuff you thought you couldn't get is sitting there right now, you know?
Right. I've seen some crazy stuff like any shoe you can name, I guarantee I've seen them all. Lightning 4s, Raging Bull 5, 12s, cool. I see cool grays. Like, hey, we got your size. Just inquire within. But you don't go inside to inquire. Even the boutiques out here, like, granted, it's still resale, but it's not that bad. Like, you could pay $80 more, $100 more. That's nothing. Like, if you want the shoe that bad, in my opinion, you're gonna get it. But
yeah, I think one thing that we need to do as well, something that came up in a video like a couple of videos ago with our sneaker resolutions, is instead of waiting for that next hype pickup, why don't you look back at one that you wanted? I think Shay said it. Look back at one that you wanted, because the 3 that I picked up today are like altogether, I think they're about £110 for all 3 pairs. That's not one pair of Jordans. And I used to collect Jordans all the time, but now I've got 3 pairs of shoes for a fraction of the price, and they're shoes that I know I'm going to wear, and if I ruin them, I'm not going to be asked, because they're not, they're not ridiculously expensive. So just kind of take a step back and look at shoes that, oh, I missed out on that one. Now it's cheaper because no one wants it anymore. It's not hype anymore, and now I can get it.
But that's the thing, though. It's the hype, isn't it? I mean, we've all seen trainers we like, and we're ready for them to come out and whatever. Some of them not even hype. Some of them like New Balance, they're not hype. They're just shit. But people want them.
£1,000 pair of Dior's, you know what I mean?
And I saw someone on Instagram the other day, like, New Balances are the wave, man. Like, people are paying thousands.
Okay, I'm gonna admit, I want to see what they do this year, because it is growing, and I think it started growing last year with all the collabs they did. What made them jump up into thing, and now you can see they're just pushing out the old retros or version 22 of the old retro, whatever it is. But I am interested to see what they do, but they still look shit.
That damn C word. You said something there. That damn C word collab.
Yeah. That's
You
what,
put a
and
collab
that's
on
what that's how New Balance got back on the scene, wasn't it? Look at all their collabs. Not name a New Balance went hype without a collab from last year.
Bodegas, Joe Fresh Goods.
Yeah, I only started checking New Balance after the Joe Fresh Goods. Before that, like I was not interested.
Not at all.
Leon Dore.
Like, I love that model. That model's a great model for the outside clothes.
Yeah. But
great
now they're dropping like the 2950 200s version 22 or whatever it is. You know, whatever.
They're the ones you're going for. The ones that no one else wants.
Yeah, those ones. But you can see their game plan. Their game plan was to put them back in the main in the hype. You know, so now they can drop the old models like the 990s and things like that, and you get people like Aiden who will pick them up, and you know.
That seemed like a low-key diss.
No, I'm just saying. I love Aiden. I know he's gonna swear at me in a minute, but you know, we know I'm not a New Balance guy. We don't mean there's nothing.
You own a pair though, right? And you walk past the shop. In fact, I can see in my Instagram about 4 or 5 times it's the same photo of you walking past the flagship store in London, going, "Should I go in?" I'm just like,
right. But this is the thing. I'm walking past.
Yeah, but you're tempted.
Yeah, you're tempted though.
I'm tempted to take a photo and give it to you guys. Okay, I was tempted once. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what they do. I'm interested, but it's a hype thing because let's look at 3 years ago, no one would be looking at New Balance.
Yeah.
Not the way they're looking now.
In a way though, like, because like, I feel like I agree. Like hype has driven New Balance, but at the same time, you got to look at it from this perspective, right? And just to kind of throw it back to what you said, like a lion doesn't worry about a sheep's opinion. So, you know, lion doesn't worry about a sheep.
That is good. That is good.
So it's like for me,
I don't do it again.
I'm getting a bit older. I love Jordan. I love Scottie Pippen. So I've got some up tempo. I love my Air Maxes, but at the same time, bro, I don't want to rock up to my kids' parents' evening in these. I just don't. I just don't. So when I'm in a business meeting and I'm trying to be smart casual with a pair of chinos, I ain't rocking Lightning 4s. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need versatility, and like
it's the way you carry it, bro. It's the way you carry it.
Hey, sidebar. Chinos go great with a pair of Lightning 4s. FYI.
It would.
Chinos go great with slippers too.
Well, okay.
That part.
Nothing goes good with those patters though.
Everything goes well with them patters, bro.
No, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it.
What?
These?
Nah, not them.
Ash, you're crazy.
Nah,
beautiful,
not them.
beautiful shoes.
I'm gonna do what you do to you mad.
You're mad. Have you seen them? Mate, I'm telling you, Stevie Wonder picks them up. He goes, "These are ugly."
Yo. Even Amy's looking at you going, "No, you got that wrong, Ash."
He does a lot of Stevie
He
Wonder
did get that looks.
Killed him.
That's been amazing. Thank you very much for coming on, Dominique. It's been great. We'll definitely have to get you on again as well in the future.
Oh yeah, got to, man. Got to run a part 2, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, man.
Brilliant. So if you could, just for us, as a thank you kind of thing, to shout out your bits one more time, let people know where we can watch it.
All right, bet. All right, y'all, just follow me on Instagram, DWill from the South. That's the letter D, WILL from FROM, the THE, South. That's South with the F, SOUF, not SOUTH. It's SOUF. Because we spell South with an F around here. Also, Twitter, same thing. My YouTube, I gotta get back on my YouTube, man. But my YouTube page is Debonair Lifestyle ATL. I gotta post more content so I can be like Aiden, be like Shay. It's crazy because I was telling Shay like, "Yo, post more content," and I ain't doing the damn thing myself. That's crazy. But anyways, that's my platforms. Y'all follow me, man. Once again, I appreciate y'all putting on the platform, man. It's been great. It's been fun. My very first podcast. I was nervous as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, we did it. We did it.
It was relaxing, wasn't it? It wasn't that bad, was it?
Not bad at all, man. I was very relaxed. You know, y'all made the environment for me. I appreciate it.
Cool. Yeah, so it's me, Patrick T. Catch me on YouTube at Patrick T and on Instagram at Patrick T for real. Same with all the other socials. I can't remember.
It's just
what they are
behind
now.
his head, everyone. It's behind his head.
If you can see.
Yeah, moving on swiftly from that. Find me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, ACS Sneakers. That's it from me.
Yeah, you can catch me on pretty much, again, all socials, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all of that, Shay Cray.
And my Instagram is AmyLou9393.
No one follow her. And
Damn.
you've been tuned in to the sWo podcast. Remember, like, follow, subscribe, all that thing. Leave a review, leave a comment, call us everything. I wanna see someone create a sWo hate podcast.
Not call us everything.
They call us everything. It'd be amazing. I want the comments to come. You can follow me if you want. It's Ashley Clark, 5 for the S. So yeah, I've written a nice little outro for everyone. So chasing the city lights. You can hear us now. sWo podcast. Peace.
Peace.